Right, so you open up your disco, and again, remember you put your latches on, and you open it up. These bits go into here, and they drop down into the gap there, and into the other side. Now, clearly there's a lot of plugs and stuff in here. The main plug is this one, and this one would then run into your extension cable like so. At that point, everything will light up, and it will begin to hum a little bit. Now, there are two microphones. One is handheld and one is your clip-on mic. Now, they are both on the same channel here for you on this one. Sometimes they might be on different channels, but in this situation, they're on the same channel. So the microphones are adjusted volume-wise by two places. They can adjust from here, and they can adjust from up here as well on the volume knob on here. Now, on-off button on the mics, 1, 2, so there's nothing working right now, so that means one of the volumes is down. So you would check this one, 1, 2, 1, 2, that one's probably maxed out now. This is clearly the one that needs adjusting, the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So those are your mics, and those are the two mic controls. When the mics come on, a light comes on that side, and if you're using that one on the other side of it, when you turn it off, it goes out. Your music comes from your iPod. I know it sounds a bit basic, but there are three places your music can come from. So, sorry, beg your pardon, there are quite a few different stages where the volume is adjustable from here. So we're just going to choose any song for the time being, can't stop that feeling. And the first place the volume could be controlled upon, if there's nothing coming out of it, is here. So currently we've got no volume. Oh, why haven't we got any volume? Make sure that that is turned up to the max like that. Still no volume. It could be that there's no volume coming out of the aux here. So we push it up, and as it happens, that was the problem. So that is one place where the volume can be controlled from. This button here is talk over. So if you wanted to speak into the microphone, you click it down and it reduces the volume. So if you're thinking to yourself, I haven't got much volume today, where's my volume? It might be that's got knocked down. Hit it up and you're going to get more volume. Right, so those are the only places the volume can be affected up here. If we go down underneath, there are a few more places the volume can be affected from. So, first of all, you've got volume here. You've got the gain and you've got the levels here. So again, turning these up gives you more and gives you less. But probably the best place to have those is probably about the 12 o'clock positions. These are adjusted. Now, with regard to these, we always have these up that. So the high and the mid are always pointing upwards. The bass, the low one, is always in this position, or the 9 o'clock position, because there is no back on the back of the speaker. So that means there's nothing to absorb the bass. So it means we have to reduce the bass. So these are controlled. We just leave where these are. Leave these at mid. But if you haven't got any music for whatever reason, it might be that one of these has got turned right down. So do check those if you still haven't got any music. The other thing is the mixer desk. Sorry, this could have been switched off. So if you accidentally knock that and it's gone like that, to be fair, you're pretty obvious of that because you won't hear a buzz. There'll be no lights on it or anything like that. So just turn that back on again. It could be that that's come out. Again, that would give the same circumstances. So just plug it back in again, maybe this end or maybe that end. There's one more place that the music could not have worked up the top. It could be that that has got turned off. And clearly that wouldn't then work. So always make sure that is on like that, and then you will get music. If you come around the back of the mixer desk for a second, if you've ever got problems, these are the things that might happen. So this is where problems could have occurred, which you need to fix yourself. There's the power thing, in and out, that sounds obvious. This channel here is the music out, going to the amplifier. So the music, if either of those popped out, if they both popped out, then the music will obviously stop. So pop those back in again. So they are the music going out. So the music comes out of this one over here, comes out of there, that goes underneath, it actually comes back up again here, and it comes into this channel here on the aux channel. So your channel music comes into here, it then goes out of the mixer desk via these two, down to the amplifier. So come around the other side for me again. And when it comes down to the amplifier, it comes into here. So it is possible that could have popped out as well. but highly unlikely. Now the only other thing that can go wrong, which doesn't happen very often, is the connections to the speaker. As you can see, there are 4 connections to the speaker. One there, one here, and one here. This is the main speaker. If one of those pops off, you'll still get quite a decent sound of music. It won't be great, but you'll still get music. If one of these pops off, you'll get hardly anything. You'll just get tinny music coming out of here. So that's what you have to do just in case one of those pops off. They just come off like that, off, and then just put them back on again, little clips, and you'll be okay. Now, the lights on the iPod are self-explanatory. Always leave the iPod charging, and these are the lights. Each one's got a plug, so there's lights at the front and lights on top, and you put those on, and you don't have those on during the magic show. The other 2 here, plugs here, one is for this, the receiver for the microphones, and the other one goes up and powers the mixer desk at the top. Any questions?